All right. We're going to see if there is audio. So if any of you are tuning in, let me know if there's audio. I recorded this whole video earlier this morning and I was super stoked about it. And then guess what? No audio. I went and tried to listen to it, no audio. So, why did I go live this morning? I was going live because I was about to do session 5 of my next coaching with some amazing women and just was super excited. Because when you find your vision, when you really start to discover your innate purpose and what really drives you, it gets you up in the morning. Even on a gloomy Saturday after you've worked all week. Benita, I'd love a thumbs up. I recorded a video early this morning. The sound was off. I'd love to know if you can see the sound, hear the sound rather. So I recorded this whole video this morning on being super excited about session 5 of Next. Series 3 starts October 31st. Today, we talked about your big, hairy, audacious goal. That was something that was termed by a guy named Jim Collins many years ago. It's called your BHAG. I love it. Have you got that nudge for that thing that it's almost like you can't even say it out loud? There was in the Harry Potter movies, and I'm not a Harry Potter connoisseur, sorry, but I've seen all the movies. There was a guy, thank you, Benita. There was a guy that you weren't even supposed to say his name, like who should not be named or whatever. Do you have one of those as far as your dreams and ambitions, your passions? Do you have that BHAG that just can't even be named? I want to super challenge you today to write it down. Write it down, even if you do it with fear and trembling. There is something about writing it down that brings things forward. Thanks, Valerie. It's phenomenal. Today, in our session we just finished up, there was healing. There was some tears. There were some tears. There were smiles. There were laughs. We came in community and we talked and we looked at what are those big, hairy, audacious goals? What is it that we need to write down for an action plan? And the other piece, the monster, if you will, is those roadblocks and distractions, time, health, money, fear, etc. And you know what, y'all? Those are real. Those are real because we have health stuff come up, don't we? Life happens. Life will happen to us. And I would offer that when we've got something really good going on, I consider it the enemy. It's going to come in and it's going to do what it can to trip you up. You know why? Because you're about to do something so doggone good that it's going to impact the world for the good. And the enemy doesn't want it. Enemy doesn't want it. In one of my previous series, there was a wonderful woman who was training for a marathon, her running her business, taking care of family. I mean, all the stuff flying around, just incredibly dynamic. And she had some things that kind of, she lost her smile. And then she wiped out on the sidewalk one day and had broken bones and all kinds of injuries. Y'all, that's real life. I mean, that's not where you can say, oh, I think I will just now go run the marathon on my broken ankle. Real life comes in, we got to figure out how we do these pivots. That's reality. But what I love about this woman is she did not stop. She did not stop. She continues to be an inspiration to me. And you know what? She's not had it easy. Things haven't been easy. Things haven't been great. But she also has her vision. She has her vision. And that vision will get you up in the morning. It will drag you out of your bed when you're nice and cozy on a Saturday and make you put on a full face of makeup. That vision will inspire you, and then in turn, sometimes you will be amazed at how you can inspire others. In the next coaching series that starts on October 31st, we take a lot of things and we start to delve down in a small group and we start to get some answers. So if you've got that little nudge, If you're like, oh, I've really always wanted to do this, but time's killing me, or money's killing me, or my body's not getting along with me, or my mind is keeping me from motivation, I really want us to have a conversation. Let's spend 10 minutes on the phone and let's see if next is right for you. I got a feeling it might be. I am so thankful for the women all over the country who have traveled through this series. And of course, we use Zoom. It is going to be so cool because y'all, all I'm doing is I'm sitting back. I'm going to be their super fan. I'm going to be their super fan. I'm going to watch them impact this world for the good. And their name may never be on the cover of a magazine, or it might. Their name may never be in lights and all those things, but I guarantee you these women are impacting this world for the good. And we need that right now. What are your roadblocks and distractions? If you've got limitations and weaknesses, let's neutralize them. Let's neutralize them. I've got so many, and I'm constantly thinking about how can I neutralize this particular area. It's important because then it puts you in charge, not the limitation and the weakness. Your schedule. Let's not let that schedule become a jail anymore. Make your schedule your slave. Make your schedule work for you. It's a different way. It's a paradigm shift, right? What are those limitations and weaknesses you're dealing with? I'll bet we can figure out ways to neutralize them while fully respecting you as a whole person. We don't get to chop up personal and professional and emotional and all that. You are a whole individual and you deserve to be treated that way. So if you've got a little nudge, I'd love to talk with you about next. As for this Saturday, okay, I now have to hunker down for the rest of the day and grade these college papers because I committed to teaching adjunct, and I love this class. I love the topic Principles of Management. Some of y'all might be groaning. I actually really love management classes. And I also know it's time for me to buckle down, and I want to get these papers graded for these students who've done the work. And now it's my responsibility to get them the feedback they need. So that's where I'm headed right now. I'm going to get another cup of coffee and hunker down, get off the social media, behave myself. I hope you have a great Saturday. And if you're looking for your next, let's have a conversation. I'll put a couple links in the comments. Thanks, Valerie and Benita, for letting me know the sound was on this time. And I talk to you all. I'll see ya.